All right, today is January 22nd, 2026, and I'm gonna go over today's NQ optimal setup. So as you can see, starting off monthly, we have been constantly grinding up. Every pullback was just a retracement to go higher. And so knowing this and knowing that the current market that we're in, we're trying to create a swing to go back up. So weekly, as you can see, price came down, manipulated the low here, had that swing formation and rejected to the upside. And since then, we've been constantly consolidating, trying to grind our way back up and down to daily time frame. As you can see, the daily order block is being held. And when this week opened, we manipulated to the downside to sweep the weekly low. So I had anticipated that since we swept it, I wanted to see if C2 will sweep previous daily low and I have a bullish reaction to the upside. So once we had confirmed and closed like this yesterday, I knew that today we would have to create a C3 to go to the upside to eventually fill the weekly gap here. And so going down to a 1 hour, as you can see, yesterday we had called out this move, and it was a beautiful PM continuation to the upside. And so once we closed above like this, I knew that today's candle would come as a C3, as a continuation to the upside. So as you can see, Asia accumulated. So we would consider this as their accumulation phase, and this as a manipulation phase, and something like this would have been our distribution. So knowing, just understanding the aspect of power of three, we can anticipate, okay, Asia was just building liquidity on both ends for us to eventually push higher to take out what? The external liquidity. So this is a part of AMD model. Not only that, it's following a swing model as part of a C3. Plus, we're going from internal of the range, right, to the external. So IRL to ERL. So that's just, 3 over models that's presented in one setup today. And that was just for the buys, during the London manipulation low. And there was another optimal setup that I found, and it was this. So another power of three model, accumulation, manipulation of the high, and distribution back down to the Asia midline. So having a good understanding of power of three and knowing where you're coming from and knowing that you're waiting for that manipulation leg, you can then wait for the distribution by going on the lower time frame and confirming all the move, right? So after we had distributed upside, what do we see here? We have an order block, right? Now this order block is being confirmed by sweeping this high, right? And closing above, closing below. And by closing below, we then wait for a retracement up back into the order block. And As you can see, we have a perfect swing formation here. So somewhere around here, you definitely could have capitalized on the shorts, right? And targeted 1 to 2, something like this, just targeting this low. But let's say you didn't enter up here. You definitely could have, entered down here 100% off the retracement. So let's say even if you did enter here, stop at the high, that's still 1 to 2 right there, down to Asia low or Asia mid. So just understanding the framework really helps you in the long run and in real time. So I hope this trade recap helped, and yeah, feel free to ask any questions, and thanks for watching.